deformity of Babcock. And we all know that body positioning affects our horse, right? And especially their mind. So we can either work on the relaxation and the body gets softer and more supple, or we can work on the positioning of our horse's body to help them get mentally soft. And that's what we're going to look at today. I've shared in previous videos how I like using the head down exercise and getting your horse really good at lowering their head and being able to do things like leading forward, backing up, doing sideways. Now I want to show you how I like to apply that to the circle, because this stuff doesn't really help if you can't apply it to your riding and your groundwork in motion. So I want to show you two different ways that you can teach your horse to lower their head on the circle. The first one is using that 3-circle game, and you know, starting out, I may ask them physically to lower their head as they're doing this, and then eventually what I want to do is just work on that 3-circle game until they soften and offer that lowering of the head and stretching over their body. That's very natural for horses. If you really get them relaxed and in the right frame of mind, they will offer this to you. And that's really fun to play with at a walk and trot. The other way that I have taught Salty here how to lower his head is just by lifting my stick. Now I will say there's a caveat to this. I would not use this with dominant horses or horses that are unresponsive to your stick. You want to keep them really responsive to that. This is really good for horses that are more extroverted, might even have a tendency to be a little bit more scared of the stick. And I like this because it's helped desensitize him to the stick. Like, he thought every time I would raise the stick it meant canter. So a way of combating that for me was to teach him that the stick meant something else. So I use it as a head down cue now. So if my stick is at my hip, just level with my hip or higher, then that means he needs to lower his head. And my goal with this is to get him more comfortable with the stick, and also to teach him that more pressure means I want you to relax more and stretch over your body, not panic. So how I use this is I'll just lift it up, and I would literally, you know, it might take a circle or two before he would lower his head, but as soon as he like offered or even got it at the withers, I would release. And horses are so smart, he picked up on that really quick. And obviously I set it up right. I did my preparation, my 3-circle game first, so that he was in that right frame of mind. But that's another way that I can add in that head down, and it's pretty easy, and I can be long distance. I'm not having to put pressure on my horse physically to lower their head. And this has helped him a bunch. The other thing I like about this is I'll add in a cluck. So once they learn the head down cue, then I'll hold it at my hip and I'll cluck, and just get him used to thinking, oh, when she does that, when she clucks and she has the stick at her hip, that means go faster and put your head down and relax more instead of panicking more. And so this has been kind of a fun way to use that. It's a little unorthodox, to say the least, but I wanted to share it with you just in case you also have a horse that's a little more panicky, a little extroverted, because it might help. But those are two different ways that you can teach your horse how to put their head down. Obviously, horses are so smart, you can use whatever cue is easiest for you, but those are just a couple ways that, fun ways that I wanted to share with you of how to ask your horse to put their head down and get them traveling in a better posture that's better for them and their overall biomechanics. So thanks so much for watching. Hit that like button for me. Until next time, keep it simple and keep it savvy.